I would like to orient you to the course and help you navigate through that. So I'm assuming that you already know how to log in to D2L or Learn at UW. And so what you'll do is once you log in, you'll scroll down to my courses, and this is our course page here. So click on that, and rather than news, let's go ahead and go to content. And on content, you'll see McGraw-Hill Connect textbook. You will be doing this right away. The instructions for getting access to that textbook and the textbook link itself are here, and you'll need to come back to that again and again. So that's here. The other important item is where all the course resources are, and everything but the textbook will actually be found here on the Padlet. So you'll want to go ahead and click on that to open it. That will take you to a page that looks like this, and this is all of the course contents. This is everything we're going to be doing for these 8 weeks, and I'll take you through the bits to help orient you to what you're seeing, but everything's here so you can work at it at your own pace, although I do have due dates to keep everyone on pace. So the first thing I want to show you is the weekly schedule. The weekly schedule is a short, what you should be doing each of those 8 weeks, the dates, the Learn Smart assignments, and the book chapters that you should be reading for each of those weeks, the labs that you should be completing. We will be watching documentary films. These are the ones I have assigned. You may substitute others if you've already seen these and want to watch something new, but it has to cover the same material. So email me if you want to substitute with the name of the film and a synopsis, and I'll let you know if you can do that or not. The next column shows you the due dates for the CESP, which stands for the Community Environmental Service Project, and I have details to that later on. And then some additional assignments that I'm actually going to talk about right now because they're due the first week. So going back to the Padlet, you'll notice that there's the syllabus. So if you click on that, it'll come up for you. So each of those icons is linked to a document. So here we have the syllabus, and you can open it in a new window. And if you do that, you're actually in that application. So I'm using Google Drive for basically all of the course contents. So here's the syllabus. You'll see my information here at the top. So my name, Leah Dudley, my email address, my office phone number, and where I physically am located. You can read through all of this material, sort of the rules and regs of the course, but I wanted to point out to you that this is how underneath the assessment, you'll see a table with the points that you will receive in this course, and the grade breakdown for those percentages, the course schedule, which I already showed you, and some other bits and pieces that you should probably go ahead and look through. Okay, after the syllabus, what you'll see is a lab kit content report, and I will want you to do this right away, and that is look at the lab kit that you should have received, make sure everything is nice and sound. If it's not, contact Caitlin and I right away so we can get it replaced. So once you figure out whether or not everything is good, if everything is good, I'd like you to just tell me by going to this checklist workbook, and you can click on the link here to open it. Fill in your name and just say something like all is well, or I need help and you email me as well. Okay, this spreadsheet that you're seeing right now is also content report links. Okay, so you can get to it either way. The next thing that you should do is the standard operating procedure. And this basically has the rules of how to stay safe in the lab. So I would like you to read all of these, date and sign it, and provide the link to that in the waiver links. So put your name here. Give me the link to the standard operating procedure. So I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Okay. And then the field trip waiver. So you also want to open that up, read it, date and sign it as well, and then provide the link to that document in the waivers workbook. Okay. The next, then I have an introductions, and I'd like you to do this as well. This is just really to introduce yourself to me and to the class. So you can double click on that. It'll take you right to Flipgrid. You can see that I've uploaded a video about myself already. And so to make your own video with this information, you'll just hit add response. You will need a camera that works with your computer, so make sure you have one. And then just respond to these prompts in your own video, and then you can watch others as they get posted as well. So you can learn a little bit about your classmates as well. The next thing I have on here is the list of chapters that I'll expect you to read in each week when they're due. The labs are here, and I've listed those by their due dates as well. I've provided a short video on how to navigate the labs just to help orient you to how those are laid out. The next section are all of the movies that I have scheduled for us to watch. And again, if you want to substitute, just let me know, and we'll figure that out. You'll be required to fill out a review for each movie that you watch. It's the same form, so you'll fill all this out, and you will then provide a link to your answered questions here, okay, for each one. You'll do that. So each movie has its own column, and you'll put your name here and then provide the link to that updated review. Okay. And then finally, our Community Environmental Service project. We do not have a final in this course, however, we do have a final project. And I've broken it down into three different parts. You'll have an idea that's due via Flipgrid, reflection document, and then a final presentation. The overall instructions are here. So I'd give that a read and let me know if you have any questions about what I'm wanting for that. In addition, each week I'll be sending you an email that outlines what I'm expecting for that week and the relevant links. So you can go from the emails that I send you or come to Padlet and just go by date. I don't mind if you work ahead, but I do suggest having read the book chapters that go along with those labs prior to actually conducting that particular lab.